Nathan Joyce is the president of the Center Wellington Minor Lacrosse Association, and he's here to give us an update on what's happening with lacrosse this summer. First of all, Nathan, let's focus on the positive here. It's been so great to see during COVID-19. The kids are still out, they still have their sticks in their hands, and they're bouncing balls off the wall despite these tough circumstances.
Yeah, that's really fantastic. We're really encouraged by the fact that these kids are still out there and practicing, getting their sticks in their hands, playing wall ball, playing with their friends, playing with their parents. So that's really encouraging for us. And we know that there's going to be even more kids that haven't posted to social media and shared that information with us. So we're really excited, really happy with that.
Give us an update on the summer 2020 season. What is the status as of right now?
We at Center Wellington have actually had to refund all of our parents' money. We're 50-50 on that. There's a bad side and a good side to that. The bad side is that we're taking lacrosse away from so many people that were so excited about the season coming up and starting there. But the good side is that we're able to kind of give that money back to the parents, because we don't know exactly what kind of situation they're in as a result of this global virus that's hitting us everywhere. And so because we know our finances and we know kind of our programs, we were really fortunate that as an executive, we were able to unanimously vote and return this money back to the hands of the parents.
What is your message to the parents from the executive? I know you guys are hard at work behind the scenes, making sure that if things ultimately do end up coming back at some point, that you guys are prepared and you're ready to go. But what would you say to those families? Lacrosse is such a popular sport in your area, and it's a hotbed for the game. Obviously disappointment, but on the flip side of that, you've also got to be ready and prepared if things do end up changing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like lacrosse, Fergus has been probably the second oldest lacrosse center in North America. So there is a lot of history here. We're planning. We've been in touch with our mayor, Mr. Linton, as well as our MP and our MPP, Mr. Chong and Mr. Arnott, to have that information handed to us as soon as they know, so that we could be ready to react and prepare and come up with some sort of modified season. That could be something as simple as playing lacrosse in a school gym, or if we're fortunate enough to come back in mid-July, we might even be able to get on the floor and have some traditional or more traditional games.
You had a number of new initiatives that were planned earlier in the year for the season. Obviously, those have been put on hold as of right now, including a partnership with 519 Sports Online for the summer. But give us an idea of what some of those initiatives were and the impact that you were looking to have on the kids and their families.
Yeah, 519 Sports was going to be a huge initiative with us to kind of spread with your network that you have there. In addition to that, though, we put on a number of try lacrosse programs, and we had hundreds of kids coming out and trying lacrosse, whether it was for the first time or the second time. And we loved having them come out and seeing their smiling faces. We were fortunate enough as well to have the OLA come out, and Mr. Bruce Codd from the OLA ran a couple of programs in the school, which was fantastic and resulted in more kids coming to those triad events. Coupled with those triad events, we also had some 3-on-3 open sessions to provide opportunities for returning players to come back and get their stick in the hand before the season even started. So we were really excited about that. And probably the last big one that we had there was the introduction of this LOLAX Women's Lacrosse League that we started specifically kind of for the moms of the league there to grow and get them more excited about lacrosse and playing lacrosse.
You also have right now a number of contests running. You've still got your 2020 spring contest. More information on those would be on your website at cwmla.com. But give us an overview of what some of those contests were, Nathan.
Well, the spring contest kind of derived because we had done as much as we could internally with managing what we've been handed down from our provincial and federal governments for stopping of play in sporting events. We ended up saying, okay, now it's time to look to the external. How can we support our members of our community? How can we support our community partners, like our apparel partners? How can we support our local businesses, such as our restaurants and other community people that are out there that are really kind of struggling through this time because they have been also forced to close their doors. So the community contest really came up into 5 different sections. A fitness section in order to kind of keep your mental or your physical health up to date. an apparel section there to kind of keep promoting the sport of lacrosse, as well as CW Mohawks and our other lacrosse associates within the area. Player development, keep your stick in your hand, keep working on those fundamental lacrosse skills. Nutrition, coupled with your physical health. I mean, you got to take care of your body too. And then finally, we've got the family and community section in there, and that's just kind of getting together with your family. We've been forced to take a break, and so we can reconnect with our family in a way that we wouldn't necessarily be able to do when we were running from arena to arena before. And so we really felt that connecting with the external sources there was a good way to go with this.
Here's the bottom line, Nathan, and you and I both know this. At some point, sports will be back, and I know I can't wait, and I'm sure you're in the same boat based on everything we just talked about here. The reality is, though, what's your message to people? Because I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it, but you've got to be safe and you've got to be smart given the circumstances in the world. But I think you had some great messages there, talking about physical fitness and mental health and all the different things. Keep your stick in your hands, something as simple as that. A lot of positivity as well, despite what everybody's going through right now.
Yeah, well, it's really encouraging to see what our federal and our provincial government are doing right now in order to kind of lock down and keep the spread of this virus under control. And by doing that and maintaining our discipline as citizens within the country and the province, keeping that physical distance, that's going to really help slow down that curve of the virus and get us back into play much, much sooner.
And I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to a great partnership at some point between 519 Sports and the Center of Wellington Minor Lacrosse Association. You can find out more details on anything we talked about on their website, like I mentioned before, at cwmla.com. Great chatting with you, Nathan. Thanks for the time, and we look forward to chatting again with you soon.
Thank you, Dan. Really appreciate it.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.